what your prediction of this election week will be.
All right. Well, it's always dangerous to make these predictions, but it certainly looks as if Barack Obama is poised to win, and probably a very substantial victory.
Right.
Yeah. Both in Pennsylvania and nationwide.
And that kind of leads into the polls. What do you have to say about the current polls?
Well, the polls are indicating some tightening in the national polls, but in the state-by-state, they really aren't reflecting that. So my guess is that what's happening is that McCain is getting some supporters to come home in states that he's already comfortably ahead in, Alabama or Georgia or some places of those sorts. But it appears that that Obama is winning in the battleground states that he needs to win. He's considerably ahead in Pennsylvania, and for some curious reason, the McCain campaign has made a last gasp effort here in Pennsylvania, but it doesn't seem to be paying off.
Okay. And what do you think about the accuracy of these polls? Do you think they're pretty much close?
Well, you know, the polling has come a long way, and the scientific polls that began in the 1940s have gotten increasingly sophisticated and increasingly accurate. And so I have no reason to doubt that these polls are accurate.
Okay. And especially here in kind of our home grounds, Lawrence and Mercer counties, there's talk about no wearables into the voting polls, you know, buttons, T-shirts, kind of promoting the specific candidates. Have you heard much about that?
A little bit. This is a phenomenon that's going around the country, and it's something new. My understanding is just yesterday a federal judge upheld similar restrictions in another state. It was thought to be against the First Amendment, so there were, for a long, long time, nothing of this sort was ever tried.
Right.
But apparently, you know, board election people have decided they felt the need to enforce some rules along these lines, and so far they've been held up as constitutional.
Okay. And, you know, come along with the new voting machines, there's been talks about maybe some problems with the elderly or the maybe untrained using the machines. Yeah. Do you think we're going to see any issues like that here in Lawrence and Mercer counties?
You know, that's a good probability, only because these machines take a degree of technological sophistication, but the poll workers have been very helpful in the past, and so my guess is that the problems will be minimal. But and not only, of course, in Lawrence and Mercer County, but in various parts around the country. This will be an issue until people get used to this technology.
Okay. And have you been following the local races at all? Congressionals? The
congressional races I follow. I don't follow very closely the local races, mayor of Newcastle, that kind of thing. But yeah, at the local level, at the congressional level, I have been following them. And it appears as if Jason Altmaier, who won very narrowly 2 years ago, is poised to win considerable victory this time around. The last poll I saw had him anywhere from 15 to 20 ahead of Melissa Hart. I think that's probably a little strong, but he'll probably win by 10 anyhow.
Okay. And just kind of recapping, is there anything you'd like to say maybe to the audience that haven't considered voting and why you think they should?
Oh, well, definitely. I think everyone should vote. It's you know, it's not only an obligation, it's a responsibility. It's something that we need to take very seriously. And as far as alerting people to some trends, very early on election night at 7 o'clock, states are going to close their polls in Indiana and Virginia. And that will be a good harbinger to see what's going to happen nationwide. If Obama wins Virginia, as is expected, that will set him up for a big victory. Indiana is much, much closer, but if Obama is declared the winner there, it's going to be a long night for Republicans.